Greenhouse with your host, Biggs or Balls.
Yo, what's happening, people? I am your boy from the Real Wrestling Show Dash Blog. Yes, it's me. It's me. It's the phenomenal Dozy. And that's not a bad thing. That's a good thing. Anyway, this is the Greenhouse. I can't even remember what episode it is. We run through Elevation, we run through Dark, so I'm just going to smash right through it. So, Elevation kicked off with shit. I just felt my beer. Yeah, clean up on aisle 5, clean up on aisle 5, clean up on aisle 5. Oh, Digsy nose on the spiller. Anyway, by the way, as if we both don't know you're the editor. If you've not checked out the beginning of every single Greenhouse or every episode you haven't edited, we all know you're the editor, bro. Screw you. Fuck Biggs. Anyway, so we had match number 1, Xtina K and Diamante versus Layla Hirsch and Rio Mizunami. Xtina K's AEW debut. Beastie Jim by Hirsch. Nice springboard assisted senton by Hirsch and Mizunami. Assisted sliced bread by Diamante and Xtina. Hirsch and Mizunami win. Hirsch man of the match. Xtina sold well. Decent match. Xtina didn't really get any offense in that match, but she sold well all the way through it, so it was an alright debut. Next up, we had Toa, match 2, Toa Leona and Mike Reed versus FTR. Toa and Mike's AEW debut, I do believe. Nice running shoulder block by Toa. Tully intervenes, allowing Cash to get the advantage. Nice crossbody, Butcher style, from Butcher and Blade to both FTR by Toa. Big rig by FTR. FTR win. Toa really good debut. I actually went with Toa man of the match. Just to show off the Mexican belts to rub it in the face of the Lucha Brothers. This match was really just to build storyline for that. And look, they should win off the belts. Well, why wouldn't they? They won them. I spilled a beer and I'm still drinking tea as well. It's madness. Madness, I tell you. Match number 3 was Emi Sakura versus Rakataka. Nice spinning neck breaker by Emi. Then the Vader Bomb. Emi wrestling sick. Rekka was on the road to the top. I think they were high on, high hopes for Rakataka being on road to the top. That's why, I think they've got high hopes for her just because she's on there and they exposed her and they said that on there. I don't know whether, her being associated with Cody's going to do her any favours. Probably get her booed, but I think she's quite decent. But like I said, Emi Sakura for me has been like the measuring stick, kind of like Thunder Rosa has. And I thought Rakataka did well. So, decent match. Matchup number 4 was QT versus 10. Bit of news on this one. 10 belts QT, he has a huge black eye, and when I say huge, it means it looks like half his face is grown underneath his other face. It's like the size of a golf ball in here, swollen shut like a mofo. Hit Blade QT though carries on, keeps checking his eye all the way through as you would. Nice spinning backdrop by 10. Solo and Nick get in 10's face. Stack order, run down, take him out. Full Nelson by 10. 10 wins. QT man of the match. Decent match. No story, but there probably will be now. After, obviously, why not make a thing out of it? He just busted his eye open. I think maybe QT Marshall might make an appearance in the Mox versus 10 match on Dynamite. But there we go. We'll see if I've just spoiler alerted you. Speaking of Mox, next was a Mox book promo. So Mox has written a book. The promo on it looks pretty sick, I'm not going to lie. Then we got match number 5. Arjun Singh, Cole Carter and Carly Bravo versus Well, no BS in the main event. Paul White. Well, no BS. Leaves commentary desk like from doing commentary, which I like. He just unzipped his jacket and got into his ring gear. Well, didn't get into his ring gear, he already was in there, just walked to the ring. I thought that was pretty cool. But yeah, big chops by Paul White, Big spear by Paul White. Big punch by Paul White. Paul White wins. Well, no BS. Is the man of the match. Pointless squash match just to hype the Big Show. Like, they need to use him since they've signed him in it. And like I said, I did like the way he came off the commentary. Just got to business. But I feel that could have been match number 1 the way they done that. And he could have just gone back and sat back on commentary and carried on. Thought that would have been better. But, you know, it was a decent-ish show. Not bad. Anyway, moving on to the match number 2, which is Dark. What look in my eyes? What do I see? An angry, angry Big Z, because it's Punk and Fish Dynamite recap, hyping up their match for Dynamite. And as you've seen on the blog before, Big Z's a bit peed off with Punk being, he likes Punk, but he's being like promoted to left and right and shit, and he's not a fan of Bobby Fish, so, you know, all we need is Jade as a special guest referee, and he'd be loving it. But anyway, match number 1 was Fish versus Invictus Cash. Jumping knee strike, standing, you know, just standing, was beast by Fish. Exploded into the ropes as he's done the KO kick. Fish wins. Fish man of the match. Nothing I haven't really seen before. Didn't really need to be there. Shit match, but it was a way to build up Fish and give him a win before he fights Punk on Dynamite. Tony's in the ring with interviewing him, and he says he's coming for CM Punk to prove a point. Blah, blah, blah. Then we had Xena K versus Riho. Xena K made a debut on Elevation just the night before, and now this is her first singles match. Commentary talk about the unnecessary backflip in the corner for Xena, but they don't talk about it when other people do it, established stars like Penelope Ford and whatnot. Quite funny that, for me. If you're going to do it for everyone, not just one person. Like, unless they do it real bad, then fair enough, but she didn't. Kay catches Rio off the second rope crossbody, but Rio escapes. Top rope crossbody by Rio, then a snap suplex. Nice spine buster by Kay. The Sonato by Rio. Rio wins. Rio man of the match. Rio being off TV for a while, so it made sense for her to like go in the ring with a green one again. You know, just a warm up, and because you haven't been on TV for a while, it's about time, you know, work your way up a little bit. But Xena K had a decent outing. You know, she actually got some moves off, and like I said, she sold well in the first match. She didn't get any offense really in the first match, but this one she got some offense in and sold well again. I thought it was decent. Then we had another Moxbook promo. Like I said, looks good if you're into reading. Get it. Sammy G in-ring promo interrupted by Ethan Page. Good little promo back and forth this was, where Scott, like, Sammy says he's been where Sammy has. It's just taking him a little less longer to be who he is, get where he is. And he says, "I hope you're willing to kill because I'm willing to die." And he was like, "Willing to kill? I've thrown a grown man down the steps, for Christ's sake." And points out all the stuff he's done recently. So I thought that was pretty cool. It's good back and forth. Sky jumps Sammy G from behind. Then Santana and Ortiz make the save. Decent little promo, I thought. Then we have match number 3, which was Eddie Kingston versus Jack Evans. Kingston catches Evans coming off the top and hits a real nice exploder. Then a DDT, which gets a 2 count. Mission Yuka Driver by Evans gets a 2 count. Oregon backdrop driver, then the stretch plum. Kingston wins. Kingston man of the match. Build up match for Kingston. Decent match. And when I say build up match for Kingston, I mean all the tournament world title eliminator contenders are fighting on either Dark or Elevation. It's building up for that, giving them a win for that, building them up for Dynamite, basically, I think, in my opinion. Don't worry, I didn't spill it all and I've got more. It's just I forgot I made that cup of tea and it's going cold. Yeah, it was a decent match. Anyway, match number 4 was JDX versus Dante Martin with Leo Rush. Taz mentions Rush tried to poach Will Hobbs on Twitter. I don't know whether they're going to make that into a storyline or not, you know. Maybe, that would be quite cool. Back heel trip slam by JDX. Nice evasion using the bottom rope by Dante. Then over the top to the outside on JDX was Beast. Nice little spot. JDX running flatliner slam, but something happened and I can't read it. Rough around the edges, baby. Moonsault springboard. Oh yeah, that was his normal move, and JDX seen it come in, but then he still did the normal move like 10 seconds later of that moonsault springboard press. Dante wins. Dante man of the match. Build up for Dante. Decent match. JDX, nice showing, decent showing. Tony views Russian Dante. More storyline build for them and the Seidel brothers. Tony Schiavone doing in-ring interviews after every match on this, it seems like, so, or almost every match. So anyway, Adam Cole in ring with Tony Schiavone, believe it or not. Adam Cole basically saying Jungle Boy and Luchasaurus are never going to be the main event. They're the main event. When are they going to accept it? Then there was a Cole and JB Dynamite recap promo in between that as well. Jade promo about the TBS title, saying she's going to win the belt, blah, blah, blah. Match number 5 was TRWS versus DJ Brown. It's probably going to take me longer to note this match than it actually was that happened. DJ AEW debut, big kick, pointless, no names, squash match. Ruiz wins. Ruiz man of the match. Tony interviews Ruiz, give me more competition. Okay, Ruiz, I'm sure they will. Match number 6, Skylar Moore versus Diamante. Nice standing sliced bread, nerve hold, then another submission. Diamante wins. Diamante man of the match. Squash match just to give Diamante a win because she can't keep losing to, who likes a big swole and all that without getting some wins in between. Then we had Tony Schiavone interviewing Tony Nese. Nese challenges Fuego del Sol for next week's Dark, saying there's a lot of people that don't deserve to be here, and I'm going to take them out, the people that don't deserve to be here, basically. Okay, Mr. Nese, we'll see. Match number 7 was Shane Stachson versus 10. Full Nelson, 10 wins, 10 man of the match, squash match, just to build at 10 for the Mox tournament match. Like I said earlier, with the people in the tournament, they're just winning to build them up for Dynamite. Match number 8, Too Fast, Too Fuego versus Dean Alexander and Kid Bandit, sorry. Fuego to AEW debut, or Fuego Dos is AEW debut. And I believe it was Kid Bandit's AEW debut, not quite positive on that, but I think so. Nice combo launch dropkick by Fuegos. Bandit, decent corkscrew kick in the corner. Fuego Dos counters Kid's Bandit springboard, hits a powerbomb, which was beast. Nice tombstone by Dean Alexander. Beastie stiff tornado DDT by Fuego. Fuego wins. I went with Dean Alexander, man of the match. Decent match, good outing by all. Moving on to your mini main event of the evening, which is match number 9. Bryan Danielson versus Aaron Solo. Nice roll through to gain leverage on the wrists, then a modified Northern Lights. Beastie by Bryan Danielson. QT chokes Speedy over the rope while the ref is distracted. How anybody was not distracted by QT's massive black eye, I will not know because it's freaking huge. Beastie running dropkick in the corner to Solo's face a number of times. Top rope Hurricanrana by BD was beast. BD takes out Nick with the tope suicida. BD hits the label lock. BD wins. BD man of the match. Decent match. Build for BD fighting the BD, and I thought it was good because he probably fought he did fight the best opponent. Everyone else fought no-namers that were in the contendership. Aaron Solo isn't exactly big, but he's a lot more well-known than the other competitors that he fought. So it was a good build for him, and great experience for Aaron Solo as well, because anyone who gets in the ring with Daniel Bryan will learn not just wrestling, psychology alone as well. So great experience for Solo. Great build for Bryan Daniel in the tournament. And, getting a QT's black eye in the main event of the evening. Fair play to Tony Khan on that one. So, I have been your host this week of The Greenhouse. I am the Phenomenal Dorsey. Catch us every week on the Real Wrestling Show Dash Blogs channel, where the Real Wrestling Show Dash Blog main show is filmed. We do share that one about. There's also other videos such as this greenhouse. We have 10-minute talks from the past. I think we're calling it total non-stop talk now for the new in the future. There's all sorts of stuff happening. I've got Series 1 of merchandise, Memoirs 2, Series 2 is being planned out. So, check it out. I've been your host, the Phenomenal Dorsey. Nice one. Thank you for anyone who likes, shares, checks out the channel and supports it anyway. If you are a wrestling fan, you know more wrestling fans that haven't seen it, check it out. AEW. Boom. We are Real Wrestling Show Dash Blog. Peace out, peeps.